you? Well, hi everybody, I'm Maddie. Hi, and this is what I do. I'm a designer and I design things, and my specialty is designing things with recycling, eco-friendly creation. And I've been doing this for years. And today, and thank you for having me here today. Since tomorrow, or today is going to be Earth Hour at 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to make some lanterns. These are made with pop bottles, just regular bottles. Actually, Hayden made these. And I'm going to explain to you the kind of paints we're going to use. There's two kinds. One of them will say porcelain, and one of them will say vitrea. These are paints that are made especially to paint on glass, and on plastic, and on china, like white dishes. And the vitrea, can somebody explain, I'm going to say the word translucent. Does somebody know what the word translucent means? Translucent. Yes?
See-through.
That's right. See-through. When you can see through it. That's translucent. And opaque. Does anybody know the word opaque mean? What's the opposite of see-through?
Not see-through.
That's right. So one is more thick. Like, see that window over there, the square one?
Yeah.
That's kind of see-through, but if it was like a full shade, it would be opaque. Like those windows are totally translucent. So one is thick and one is more see-through. So that's the difference. That's why you have two different kinds of paints on your table for you to try and do different things. Now I'm going to show you what these paints do in different ways, and then you can choose how you want to decorate your bottle. Now there's one way, which is very, very simple, is you take your stickers, whichever sticker you have, and simply put your stickers on your bottle, all over your bottle, and then you'll take your paintbrush and just paint all over it like we've done here. And then you can either leave your stickers on after or peel them off. And if you peel them off, you see the little dandelions and the little bugs through it. So that's the way to do it. Another way to use these paints is like this one, just simple lines, which I will show you how to do. There's two ways you can paint with this. You can either go up and down, but if you want to make it look thick, the paint to make it look thick, what you're really doing is you're not going up and down, you're just going to be spreading it to make it look thicker. Okay? That's one way. And if you want to make skinny lines, you use your paintbrush in different sideways, like we've done here. So this is on glass. You can use these paints on glass. Or here we've done with some tape around it to make the different shapes. And this one is on a glass piece, but it's all painted, and half gloss and half brass. And this is the sponge part, so you'll have the choice. You have everything you need on your tables to either do it just the stripes, or with the stickers, or you can do a combination. That's why I'm explaining to you all the different paints. Yes?
What are the sponges
That's
for?
where I'm getting at right now. So you'll take your sponges, and I have a sponge. Here, may I borrow your sponge?
Yeah.
You can cut it in different shapes, either rectangle, or squares, or triangles. What I've done on this one here is basically you're just going to pour some paint in your plate, and then you'll take, wait, I'm waiting for the camera. You'll take your plate, and you take your sponge, and just dip it in, and then you make your shapes all over your bottle. But then you can come back and add a second color, which I'll show you. Here, we'll use our rectangle because it's already cut, and we'll use our different color. So you just pour a little paint, sort of just dab it in and remove the excess paint, and then just put it on your bottle like that. So that's pretty cool. That's a great way to celebrate Earth Day. And then you have a little lantern that you can use in your room all summer long. I know Hayden likes to use these when he's outside in the summer in the tent. And be careful with these when you use plastic. Never, ever, 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 ever put candles in the real candles. Only the little candles that light by themselves. But if you want to use real candles, you have to use glass if you want to use real candles. But these actually last longer than candles, and they're a lot of fun. See? Isn't that cute?
Where do you get those? Is that actually lighting up?
Yeah. Lights up.
Where can you get those?
At the dollar store. You can get the lanterns, the little candles at the dollar
The
store.
dollar store in Rigo?
And then see, go like this.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like real fire
Yes.
like that.
Exactly. So does anybody else have any questions before we start? I'll go around each table as you're doing it, so if you have questions.
Take your time.
Yes, there's no rush. You can make a beautiful creation.
And then what do we do after that?
Well, the reason why your bottles don't have the tops cut off yet is because it's easier to handle for you to paint on. And once it's dry, once you take it home, you have your parents cut it with an X-Acto knife, or Miss Linda could do it when they're dry.
Excuse me, you will not get to do this, guys. I warned you. Put the bottles down.
And another way that you can use these, you don't have to just make a lantern, is once they're dry, you can cut them up actually and put a hole in it and make it into a bird feeder and hang it in your trees. There's so many ways you can recycle creatively and have fun with your creations. So, all right, let's get creative. Let's do it. Any questions?
Yeah. Where are the paintbrushes?
Well, no, because it's harder to paint with that ball, but it can be. I've done that too. It's more around. But you can do it both ways. Yes?
We need this sponge and we need to cut the sponge.
Oh, yes. There we go.
And where are the paintbrushes? Do we cut these up?
Yes, you
What are these
can.
for?
That was just if your colors needed stirring, but they're fine. If you're just going to put them on your plate, you can use those.
Wait, I just have a question
Yes.
about the paints and the dishes.
They want to know if they have paintbrushes.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, she's going to do it. Riley, just listen to me. I just have a question. I have the paintbrushes. I don't know
It's
why.
okay, sweetie. If it has this, it doesn't matter. You paint over it, okay? That's the whole point of recycling.
Guys, can you look, please? I just have a question, so you need to listen before you start. About the paint. They can dip their brushes in there if they want to use the sponge they pour.
Yes.
Now, how many colors? Like, how do they decide?
That's up to them.
But it doesn't
Oh.
matter if it mixes in.
No. As long as they don't put the paintbrush in the red and then stick it in the yellow. That's not.
So,
Yeah.
guys, did you hear about that? If you're using red and you paint, what do you have to do with your brush?
You have to clean it.
Water.
Yeah.
Really rinse it well.
Yeah.
And then use another color. I'll put the
Yeah. Paper towels. But if you're using the sponges, no, you don't. You can still use those. Just
And guys, do not dump too much paint in the dishes. Just a little bit. Now, does everyone? Nathan. Does everyone have a ball?
They want paintbrushes. Okay, you have to get up.
I'm going to
Okay.
do it, but they're not being very patient.
Okay. They're excited.
Yeah. And they want to know what the sticks are for.
They were just to stir the paint if they needed to be stirred before using. Perfect. You've got yours cut up. Do you have scissors?
Some of them have
Or you can use a combination of. You need a what?
You can use this
No, when you put it on, it goes like a
Miss Linda, you can use this as a small
nice color.
puzzle.
Put it on. Yeah, I know, but when you put it on and dry, it'll be like a cinnamon red. Because this one is an okay color. No, that one's a translucent. And also, I want you to remember that there are no mistakes. There's only this discovery.